Hello, I'm Darren from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're back with a video review. I'm going to look at Annabelle Creation, directed by David Sandberg, who gave us Lights Out last year, which originally came from the short Lights Out, which was fantastic as a short movie. I didn't like the full-length movie, but we're going to look at Annabelle Creation first, because let's look at one I did like. Annabelle Creation is the prequel to Annabelle, which is the prequel to The Conjuring. So, we're doing this now. We're going back in time rather than going forward, because we always know the monster will survive in a sequel. So this time we're going to do one where that equation's gone. It's going to survive. We don't need to learn this anymore. And this time we have Dollmaker's, or the Dollmaker husband in Samuel Mullins, played by Anthony LaPaglia from Without a Trace. I want to say that's how you pronounce his name. He was also great in Frasier as Daphne's drunk English brother. And his wife, Esther, played by Miranda Otto, who you may have seen in the Lord of the Rings movies. And when they lose their daughter tragically in the opening scene, we move forward 12 years, and we have a sister, Charlotte, played by Stephanie Sigman, bringing 6 orphaned girls to live at the house to try and liven it up for Samuel and Esther because they're feeling lonely. They like the noise around the house. Our 2 main girls are Linda, played by Lulu Wilson, and Janice, played by Tafila Bateman. Sorry about the pronunciations. You're going to get used to this. I cannot pronounce names unless they're easy. So what we have is, as soon as they arrive in the house, strange things start to happen. And I mean as soon as they arrive in the house. We have a whole opening sequence with a stair lift, because Linda is disabled, so she can't walk up the stairs. She can walk, but needs crutches, so the stairs is not an option. So she goes up, and you already have an instant scare. And you also know where we're going to go with this horror movie, because one of the big things that David Sandberg does is he has the character in the corner of the frame, like so, and you watch something in that corner that is going to be scary, or you're going to wait for something to be scary. And we have this in nearly every shot. We have some excellent uses of the camera because we follow the character through the scene and almost follow where we're not meant to see, but instead of it being over the shoulder something happening, we're waiting to see something happening over the shoulder. It only happens a few times, but that's where it comes in really excellent, because you want to just sit there and go, so what's happening here? I'm not quite sure, but will something happen? Won't it? Yeah, and that's what you get. If you like this sort of horror, you are going to find this a great movie. As simple as that. If you don't like this, you will be disappointed, because in all honesty, it's a very generic horror tale. I think that's what I'm hearing from everyone too. They all feel it's very generic. But the fact is, it's not just a pointless jump scare. If there's a jump scare, it's for something. If the family is put in a paranormal exercise where there's no research for this family or these kids, they wouldn't know what paranormal is. So they would investigate. It's not one of these where we've had 6,000 horror movies that tell you don't go in a noisy door. These are curious girls who have never had something like this happen to them. So I feel that helps this movie a lot. And then you also have end twists, you can say. The trailer does give too much away. That is a true, honest statement. You don't need to watch the trailer. And it is sad to say that 4 of the girls, I would say 3 of them, one of them's like the bully, but the other 3, you barely even learn their names, and they're just there, stuff screaming. When you look at the Conjuring universe, this film is going to be number 3 for everyone. The people who like this movie and the people that don't like this movie, because the Conjuring are on such a pedestal, they are that good. You won't beat it with this movie, but your leaps, in my opinion, is leaps and bounds above Annabelle. And I think more people are going to say it's better than Annabelle. But even if they don't like this one, they're going to say it's better than Annabelle. So that's the sad thing about this movie. It does also give the idea of a prequel working even more light, because Ouija Origin of Evil did it last year, and that was a lot of fun, a really good horror, especially after the first disaster one. So to me, Annabelle Creation is one of the films you can go and watch, enjoy, and just have fun. Just get scared, jump, scream. But in the end, it isn't going to break any boundaries for the genre of horror. That's sad to say, but this year's and last year's been such a good year for horror. This could easily be one of the best of any year, apart from the last 2 years. That's the problem this film faces. I do think horror fans go and watch it. We want to see where this universe goes. We get teases through the film where we're going next, and we don't just get it shoved down our throat that we're going to have the Warrens battling evil, because we don't even get a mention of them, which is refreshing in a spin-off, because let's face it, the Warrens are the main reason we watch the two Conjuring. Their characters, the people behind it, just the cases they unsolved, investigated, they're so interesting. So for me, you want to go and see Annabelle Creation at the cinema, experience it, screams with all of the other people there, and just have fun. Please just have fun with this movie. It's not gonna bury you with blood, pointless swearing, anything stupid. It's just good filmmaking and good acting from the whole cast, including the youngsters who all do great jobs. So tell me what you think of Annabelle in the comments below, and if you want to hear me come back and do more reviews, leave a comment, like this thing, and I'm going to bring one that I don't like next time. I've been Darren, and this has been my attempt at a video again. Thank you for watching.